For Glenn Rivers, Danilo Gallinari, along with Tobias Harris, Marcin Gortat, the former Washington Speed, who had quite a two-game series last year in L.A. against the Clippers, and a career game against the Lakers, and we are running tonight from Wells Fargo. In fact, Rivers brought him to the team while he was the president of basketball operations. He no longer has that title. That's it. Simmons against Bradley, gave him a shoulder, and promptly, first they had a slew of those in Toronto. This is Bradley, who's been struggling.
Him when Avery was in Boston. Letting him play here again, effective for him as he squares up from the foul line.
Hugginson squaring up from, well,
myriad.
Numerous, yeah, exactly. Myriad is the perfect word.
Poor guy.
Joel and Simmons with the swipe. Saric with the three. Fultz with the miss.
Tobias has had really good games against the Sixers in Orlando, in Detroit. Getting a lot out of him, but always liked his game.
And he's expecting a lot out of the Clippers or somebody else.
Because Harrell was posting up and Landry was on him. The Sixers switched, but Landry could not get out. Quick ball rotation to Harris. Job by Muscala of defending without fouling. Harris was trying to bait him in with that awkward-looking shot.
Shamet buries the three.
Around and make it one of the elite organizations in sports. Pretty cool.
Here the Sixers out of the timeout. Now the reverse is true.
Also looking to see where the double team, if it was coming from where it did. So he went aggressively.
Gilgeous and 4 assists to show for his first quarter. Harris claim. Indeed, now taking on Harrell, and he has his. Gilgeous-Alexander, a burst to the hoop. Harrell, who is a.
Can't lean into him like that and change your pivot foot.
Williams erased by Joel Embiid.
That's the rim protection that everyone needs and is looking for.
Shot. Embiid bursting in, and it's going to be a blocking foul. Redick for 3. Shamet back. Williams, it's for 3. And again, the backcourt. Dario Saric and Robert Covington return to the forward spots. Joel Embiid in the middle. Unsigned, but well, need J.J. Redick for that. Mike Scott could shoot the 3. Fultz exploring opportunities again.
Over a guy who's 6 inches taller than
Pugnacious.
you. Yeah, he creates space and strong. Markelle, different reasons, but as you get older, and Rick Barry was a guy who, towards the end of his year, shot the best numbers.
Could anybody do that today? Would anybody dare do that today?
Well, that's the thing. It's sort of like Kareem's sky hook, who might argue.
I mean, nobody's covering you, so you don't have to worry about the shot getting blocked, so do what comes naturally, and that's really a natural motion. The front line, each with 2 personal fouls. Redick to the floor. Could he find a teammate? He does, and Ben Simmons, who is back. Embiid, oh, you saw that dunk coming. Scoring bench in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari is back. He's contending with Embiid. That Glenn Rivers loves him. Again, he loves him so much, he's playing him about 26 minutes a game.
Yep. A lot about him.
Embiid. J.J. Redick checks out. Landry Shamet is back for him. Plays give and go with Saric beautifully. The guy, and he'll get you the bobblehead.
I knew you had the guy.
Simmons with an opening, cruises in, beautiful. 5 assists, and guess what? Zilch in the turnover department.
That's what you love.
Fortunately for him, that's been a pattern early in the season.
Short, tired legs. May not be tired body, but tired legs for sure.
Sixers, who needed it after struggling in Toronto. Nicely done. Vince, a much smaller guy in there. That is Patrick Beverley, the point guard. Met by Gortat. Shamet for a 3. Yes!
I like the shot.
That's right.
I don't care where it went. Shoot him.
Gallinari for 3. Seat now with 4. Again, he's the starting center. Meantime, Embiid right to work on Harrell.
of those dudes you just do not want to see in a dark alley.
Embiid throwing it down in a foul, and it's
Anything like superhuman today. He's just basically attacked the rim and not settled.
Anybody. I just thought I'd say that.
You can't miss it.
Yeah. Are you like it?
As well.
Yep. Marjanovic, who has the height advantage on every.
Ooh, nice crossover.
Williams on Sharch, and Marjanovic getting a start here in the middle, along with Gallinari and Tobias Harris. Harris, one more for Mark 7 times, made all of his free throws in the first half. Here are the Sixers now after the early timeout. Covington steps in and strokes two. Perhaps tweaked an ankle. He makes his way up the floor, however. Harris for three.
Seems like a happy camper. We know he can ball out.
Well, they hope he's happy. Again, he becomes an unrestricted free agent, as Embiid may have taken. Marjanovic. You know what, Brad?
The advantages you talked about. Biggest dude out there, right near the rim. Just give it some life. Keep it up there.
The Clippers coming back, and Brett Brown's going to go to his bench. Again, managed to make it a 4-point game, down as many as 22. That was in the second quarter. Joel Embiid about to come back. Simmons wants it inside. Shaman takes it and Gallinari drill.
Message was.
Well, and Serena echoing what you just said off camera, as now that it blocked inside. Muscala for three. Colts trying to guide it to Embiid, who's forced to save it. Muscala meets up with Marjanovic. Muscala for the lead. And a foul! Well done. That was a nice defensive set by the Sixers.
You can feel the energy.
Fultz all the way to the
two for Markel.
Now the Sixers have ripped off 8 unanswered. Embiid against Marjanovic.
You're absolutely right, because the guy can't move. It's the offensive other player guys responsibility.
Jamal Crawford and Del Curry. That is our Taco Bell take. While with Serena Winters, Ala Abdel had 24 at the break, now with 28. The Sixers lead by 4. And there is Covington with a steal, leads the Sixers in that category. Redick for three. Got it! Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking on Joel Embiid, and Embiid, we should have a buzzer every time J.J. Redick comes into the game. He's going to be shooting.
He's got a Vinnie Johnson 5 minutes. I wanted to be out on the floor for the last 5 minutes. The first 5 didn't matter.
Embiid time this year, and now the 9th game that Joel has had at least 30 and 10 in a game, as Williams. And change gone here in the fourth. Sixers by 6.
Seeing Mr. Griffin Saturday afternoon in this building.
Your center here is Dario Saric. Fultz doing his thing. Dario, it's for three. Yes! 7.
He thought about giving it up, but then elected to keep it and shoot it himself. Good decision.
Boy, Mark, the 7-3 Marjanovic with Embiid getting a rest on the bench. Boy, great defense by Covington, tying up Gallinari and Knox. Marjanovic planted against Simmons. Got it. Williams working it with Marjanovic. Marvelous defense by Covington. Simmons on a breakaway, and he threw a dozen. Sixers by 5. Williams again.
Good block out from Joel also to keep Marjanovic off the glass.
Embiid another 3. Got it! Sixers at 43% from beyond. Muscala getting some minutes here in the guts of the game. Rim protection cannot be underestimated.
Well, it's what gets you out of character like that for Luke. Ground yeoman's work right there.
Redick. Embiid throws it down in the face of Marjanovic. Gave up a 22-point lead. Clippers by as many as 4. Sixers got that lead back and wouldn't give it up. That'll do it.